All right, let's talk a little bit about groups. You can see the Group tab up here has two options: add a new class or group and manage groups. Currently, we don't have any groups created, so the first thing we're going to need to do is to add a new class or group. Now, there are two ways that you can do this. The first way is very simply, we give the group a name and we create an empty group. Now, this group has no data in it at all at this point. It's totally empty. To add to it, we can type in down here our student information, our parent information, our phone number, and then simply add to the group, and there it is. So this is one way you can add members to your group. Now you can remove members from that group as well by simply clicking on it and deleting an entry. That will remove that student from the group. Now this group and this method is probably not the way you're going to go about creating your groups. So let me show you a different way that's a little quicker. So let's delete this group and we'll start over. So we're going to create a new group again, and we'll name it our period 3. And we want to upload a group roster. Now this does need to be in comma separated value format, and I'll show you what that means in just a second. But basically, what it's going to do is it's going to read and export from something like Infinite Campus or some other district tool that records all the students and has parent information, and then you can do some sort of query to that and export the information you need. If it's in Excel, let me show you how to transfer that into a CSV format. So let's say I got my Excel data from something like Infinite Campus, and it's got my student first name, student last name, parent first name, parent last name, and parent phone number. All I have to do is go under File, down to a Save As, and I want to save it as a CSV, comma, delimited file. So I type that, and we'll make sure that we know that this is our CSV version, and we'll hit save. Now that got saved into our CSV, and we're ready to import it into the website. So we go back to the website, we say choose file, and we're going to choose the new CSV that we just created, this one right here. So when we open it and submit, it imports all that information directly into the program, so we don't have to do any typing whatsoever. So here you'll see student first name, last name, parent first name, last name, parent mobile number, and this has to do with whether or not the phone number has been confirmed. So what we suggest at mobilepermissions.com is that you make sure to get the parent's permission before you send them any permission slips. And the way you do that simply is by, you can select all of them or just a couple of them, and you send a confirmation text that will look like this. It'll have your name and then this text and your phone number in case they have any questions about this service that you're going to be using with them. Once you hit OK, it will send out a text message and say pending until they confirm that text message on their mobile device. At that point, this row will turn green and the phone number will be confirmed. That'll be important information to know later on when we're actually sending permission slips. Now, all these columns are sortable, so you can select everything and sort by first names. You can do by last names. You just have to click up here, which is nice. The other thing is if you need to edit any of them, you can just click on them, and let's say someone's phone number changed, so we can change that real quick. And you'll see it updated it here in the file. Again, if you need to add to it, you can add to the table by including stuff down here and clicking Add to Group. And then, of course, you can delete the group here or change the name and hit Save here. All changes are saved automatically except for the name, which you have to purposely go out of your way to save. Anyway, that should show you how groups work. Let's move on to another topic.